up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Phil. In case you're clicking this video for the first time, you are very much welcome. Long time no see. I haven't posted a video in a while, but we are back and we're back with this amazing recipe. Today let's make some chicken schnitzel. Some of you requested for this recipe on my Instagram page, and here we have it. If you've never tried chicken schnitzel before, I guarantee you're going to fall in love with this recipe. For those of you who don't know what chicken schnitzel is, this is a typical German dish. So this is basically just flattened chicken that is coated in some flour, egg, and then breadcrumbs, and then it is deep fried. It comes out super crispy on the outside and very tender, juicy chicken on the inside that you can serve with anything you want. I like serving mine with some mushroom sauce and some mashed potatoes. Some of you will be asking for the mushroom sauce recipe and the mashed potato recipe. Those recipes are coming on the next video, so stay tuned for that. So anyway guys, this chicken schnitzel is very easy to make. I almost make it at least once a week guys. It is that good. The recipe is super simple. I've listed all the ingredients in the description box down below. Don't forget, check on that. So without saying more, let's get started. So the first step we're going to do is to start preparing our chicken. So normally when making schnitzel, you either use chicken breast or pork. So for our today's recipe, we're making chicken schnitzel. So you will need about 3 chicken breasts. Make sure you've cleaned them nicely, and then you're just going to use a sharp knife to cut them into half. This is just to make them a bit thin, and then for our next step, we're just going to flatten them. So now that our chicken cutlets are ready, you just place that aside. Now you will take a cling film paper like this, and then you're going to just spread it on your chopping board. You will then place the chicken pieces on top of your board, and then you're going to cover it with another cling film paper like so. And now for our next step is to just flatten them. So you can use this meat tenderizer or meat hammer like this, or if you don't have that, you can use your wooden rolling pin. It also works out very fine. So just go ahead and flatten that as you see the way I'm doing it here. So I know some of you will be asking me where to get this meat tenderizer. I'll put the link in the description box down below on where to get it. So as you can see, we have flattened our meat, and the reason why we're doing this, it helps the meat cook evenly, and it also makes the chicken meat come out soft and juicier once it has been cooked. So don't skip this step. So continue with the remaining chicken breast until you're all done, and once you're done, you're going to line them on your chopping board like so, and then you're just going to take some salt and pepper. You're going to sprinkle on both sides, so make sure both sides are seasoned with salt and pepper. So the reason why you should not skip the seasoning is because the salt releases out some moisture from the chicken, which will in turn give you juicy chicken once it has been cooked. So don't skip this step. So you'll place that aside. Now let's make our coating. So you'll have 3 plates like this. So one plate will have a wet coating, the other 2 plates will have dry coating. So for our wet coating, you will need 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of milk, and some salt and pepper. You're going to just use your fork. You're going to mix that until everything is well incorporated. Once that is done, place that aside as we go to our next step. For our second plate, you will add 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, and then for our final plate, you will mix breadcrumbs. So I've just added 1 cup of breadcrumbs, and I'm going to season it with some paprika, oregano, salt, pepper, and also some garlic powder. Just go ahead and mix that well until everything is nicely incorporated. I've listed all the ingredients for the seasoning in the description box down below. Don't forget to check on that. So once that is done, now it's time to coat our chicken. Coating the chicken is very easy. So you'll first start by dipping your chicken in the flour. So make sure that all parts of the chicken is covered in flour, and then next you will dip it in the egg mixture. Also make sure that all parts are covered with the egg, and then now for our last part, you're going to add it to the breadcrumbs. So just use your hands and make sure that all parts are covered with that breadcrumbs, and that's just it. That's how easy the cutting process is. So once you're done, place that aside and continue with the other remaining chicken pieces. So a quick background about this recipe. So guys, I am married to a German, and I tried this recipe for the first time and I really loved it. Also, I have tried the Wiener Schnitzel, which is actually pork schnitzel. It's also so good. So the first time I tried it, I was in Germany, and I'm telling you, the ones made there taste so amazing. So I've been asking my husband about this recipe. I also been researching about this recipe, and once I knew how to cook it, I just decided to show you guys. And I'm telling you, if you try it for the first time, you're also going to love this. So in future, I'm going to try and incorporate some German recipes in this channel, so stay tuned for that. So for our next step, we're going to cook our chicken schnitzel. So just add a bit of oil in your pan. Don't add too much oil. You're just going to shallow fry them, and then you'll add the chicken pieces. You're going to cook each side for about 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure that your heat is not too high, because you don't want to burn the outside and undercook the chicken inside. So make sure you check your level of heat. So once that is done, you're going to remove it from the pan, place that aside, and continue cooking the other remaining chicken pieces. So just remember, when you're cooking the other remaining pieces, make sure that the cooked ones are put in the oven. So you can just preheat your oven and then put them inside. This is just to avoid them from cooling down, because no one wants to eat cold schnitzel. So anyway guys, our schnitzel is ready. It smells so amazing. It looks so good as well. So I like serving mine with some mashed potatoes, some greens. So for today, I'm using broccoli. This is just boiled broccoli, and then it's pan seared, and then I'm also serving it with some mushroom sauce. Guys, this is the best mushroom sauce that you'll ever make at home. So for my next videos, I'm going to show you how to make the best mushroom sauce at home, and also I'll show you how to make this yummy mashed potato. So stay tuned for that. So anyway guys, I hope you make this. I guarantee you're going to really enjoy this. Make it for your friends, make it for your families, and I hope you enjoy. And that's what we're making today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you make this recipe, don't forget to tell me how yours came out in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more of my amazing recipes. Remember, you can always connect on Instagram or on TikTok at Phils_kitchen. So till my next video, guys, bye.